Video resumes now. Since I kind of ended right in the middle of this. I didn't think I was going to be able to get it, probably because of my intro section, but I was heading here for our first real item. And by real item, I mean something that's stuck behind a 5-missile door. Alright, we're just going to do this way, the easy way. This is another example of how they make the game more difficult. All of these Rios guarding the item doors. There's several. The other rooms are different colors, but they mostly follow this layout with the Rios in the way, a pine cone flying back and forth. Those are our bombs. And this is a dead end, but I'll... There we go, dead end. There we go, that should get us out. No! Thank you. Thought I had the timing down again. Okay, jump. Get out of my way, pinecone. Jump. Get out of there. Okay. But yeah. For a while, though, I'm not going to be able to stop going over how much it's the design choices that make this game pretty hard. This room isn't impossible to get through. In fact, it's really easy most of the time when you don't screw up the jumps to just jump over all the Rios as you head out. Ow. And nothing so far has been really dickish. I mean, there's a bunch of enemies, and they're the more powerful enemies, but, you know, they're not hitting you right as you come in. There's a little bit of skill involved. If you remember when I head through the first door into the room that looked like this, there was a zoomer up on the ceiling and a zoomer on the floor, and you actually can jump over them without getting hurt. It's just difficult. Fall through there. Ah, thank you. Out of my way. Where are we going to head next? We're going to get the long beam next. And this will start the tradition of backtracking. The bomb room is a dead end, and so that doesn't really count that much as backtracking. But now we're going to head pretty much back to where we got the morph ball in order to get the long beam. So we're going to have to run back through all these hallways and then back upstairs. And we're also going to actually head all the way back to the beginning, the very start of the game. And from there, obtain missiles. Get out of my way. And we're going to hopefully do this a little faster than than getting down here. Because now we have energy, we have some missiles, we have the morph ball so we can duck when we need to. Alright, now we want to head down. And we're not going to go grab the missiles from this door just yet, because we'll have to go through there at one point anyway. And we'll get them on our way through. We will, however, have to kill some enemies as we go through here, because we're going to need more missiles. Come on, that was close enough. Yoink. We'll need to have 5 missiles by the time we hit. There we go. One more missile and we're good. So that we can get through the door. Ow. Little difficult. One of the things, maybe it's not even easy when you know the pattern that they move through. In the original Metroid, if you can memorize the patterns of people... Oh, just made that one. You can basically run through the game pretty quickly. Ow. Okay, there's our first dick move. We'll keep track. There was no way to avoid that zoomer as you head out that door. Head up here. Hop. Okay, is this the door I want? Yes, it is. Oh, goody, we just made that one. Head back across this pit of lava. Whee! And here comes the tall hallway. Alright, first door on our left should be the long beam. Ah! I hate this jump. They had this jump in Deluxe as well, and it gave me trouble there. There we go. Out of my way. Whoa! The problem with that jump, the little one, is that you have to kind of commit to the jump. And God forbid you miss. Alright, someone in here better give me some missiles. How about you, Captain America? There we go. Just what I wanted. Now we're just going to jump over the Rios as we make our way to the door. And get hit by that. That little scree at the end is a big screw you moment, but it's not unfair, so we're not going to call it... Oh no! I did not aim that direction. Give me missiles. Give me missiles. Oh my gosh, put the missiles where I can reach them. Oh no, that's not cool. Alright, let's head this way. Oh, controller, you're doing it again. Run! Okay, here we go. You are going to give me missiles. Thank you. Bonk. There we are. What is it about Metroid games that makes me bump the controller the wrong way? There's the long beam. I don't know why. Alright, nothing in here either. I do not want a repeat of that performance. Whoa. Get over here. Thank you. And now, just to show it, we'll jump the Rios on the way out so that nobody gets hurt. And that's that. Bonk. Now we have the long beam. The long beam makes it easier to shoot across the screen and harder to shoot turbo fast into things. No, not that door. That's the morph ball door. No, whoa. Okay, there we go. This is where we want to go. We're going to head back to the beginning of the game real quick. And it's the only hidden item at the beginning of the game, so we won't ever have to go back to the actual beginning section after this. Just made that jump. Leap of lava. Okay. I wish I had high jump boots and all the other cool abilities that you get at the end of the game at the beginning. Die. I wonder if there's another Metroid hack that I'm playing right now, and I might do a video of that when months from now when I finally finish it and map it. Oh, hey, stop it. That one I believe also uses custom sprites, and it is also a more difficult version than Deluxe Games' version. Whoa, too many guys. Out of my way. Die already! I didn't want to get those missiles. I didn't want to get those missiles either. Whee! Ow! Ow! Okay, there we go. I'm trying to run and hurry so that we can get all of this done in one video. Out of my way, Ripper. This door. And now... Come on. Die! Up over here. Around that guy. Whoa! Nintendo lag. Should be right here. No, it wasn't. Right here. There it is. This is one of the only items that, well, not one of the only, this is one of the items that I didn't find on my playthrough of the game. Never came back to the original area to try and bomb that corner. It's there for anybody that does think to bomb that corner, and otherwise, that's a pretty good hiding place for it. I'm going to end the video here, and I'm probably going to sit here for a few minutes and refill my energy a bit. So until next time.